Assalamu alaikum class O'1 students, and welcome to the course Pakistan Studies 2059 paper 1. Today we are going to continue with our chapter number 9, how important were attempts to find a solution to the problems facing the subcontinent in the years 1940 to 1947. In our last class, we covered the topic Gandhi-Jinnah talks, and we discussed the reasons for failures. Let's recall. In it, Gandhi wanted independence first and then consider partition, whereas Quaid-e-Azam knew partition must be settled before the British left. Gandhi still claimed to speak for all Indians. Quaid-e-Azam said Gandhi only spoke for Hindus. Gandhi would not accept the two-nation idea of partition. Today we are going to begin the new topic of this chapter, the Simla Conference. To discuss the proposal, Lord Wavell called a conference in Simla in June 1945. The conference had the leaders of Congress, the Muslim League, the scheduled caste, Sikh and other groups. Although the conference failed due to the deadlock of the distribution of Muslim seats in the Executive Council by Congress and the Muslim League, the Viceroy realized that these two communities had completely opposite views and could not live united, and considered a partition to be soon implemented, which in a way was a step towards the creation of Pakistan. Jinnah handled these negotiations in the Simla Conference intelligently without compromising on Muslim rights, due to which his position improved within the Muslim community, who gave him full support for the creation of Pakistan, which is evident from the elections of 1945 till 46. Jinnah pointed out that as the Sikh and scheduled castes on the council were bound to vote with the Hindus, this would mean a permanent Muslim minority in the Executive Council. The elections of 1945 till 46. The British wartime Prime Minister Winston Churchill and the Conservative Party were replaced by the new government of Labour Party and Prime Minister Clement Attlee. Muslim League learned from its defeat in the elections of 1937 and this time improved its planning and organization, due to which it campaigned more effectively and won the elections as more Muslims knew what the League stood for. The Congress rule of 1937 till 39 was tyrannical for the Muslims, as their cultural and religious rights were overlooked by Hindus. It is because of this Muslims considered to vote for the Muslim League rather than Congress, as they promised to protect their rights. Muslim League contested these elections with the Manifesto of Pakistan and was successful, as common Muslims also wanted a separate homeland for themselves to escape Hindu domination. The Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. When the Cabinet Mission, consisting of Lord Patrick Lawrence, Sir Stafford Cripps and A.V. Alexander, came to New Delhi on 24 March 1946 to negotiate between Congress and the Muslim League, it found that there was little to no common ground between the two parties. Congress wanted united India while Muslim League wanted Pakistan. Therefore, the mission failed, as it was not able to bridge the gap between the two major political parties of the subcontinent. The Cabinet Mission proposed to form an all-Indian commission to decide whether to have two states or only one after the withdrawal of the British. This was rejected by both Congress and Muslim League. Congress feared that the commission would agree on partition and Muslim League feared that it would agree on united India. It stated that foreign affairs, defense and communication would be managed by Central Indian Union. Therefore, the mission failed, as it was not able to convince the two main political parties of the subcontinent. When the Cabinet Mission announced its final plan to divide India into three parts, Western Muslim provinces, Hindu majority territories and Bengal and Assam, and it stated that each part would have local autonomy. Jinnah accepted it as he could see that the rights of the Muslims could be protected. However, Nehru stated that after the departure of the British, its party would not be bound by this plan. Jinnah then dropped this plan as it could lead to Hindu domination, so the cabinet mission plan failed. Direct Action Day. On 16th of August 1946, the Muslim League called for Direct Action Day in an attempt to stop the British government giving the state to the Congress. Lord Wavell's invitation to the Congress to form an interim government underlined their concerns. Quaid-e-Azam called on Muslims to protest peacefully and in a disciplined manner. But there was a serious rioting on the day with many deaths. In Calcutta, nearly 4,000 people were killed. Each side blamed the other. Later, in October, many Hindus were killed in East Bengal, and shortly afterwards, an even a greater number of Muslims were killed in Bihar. The 3rd June Plan. On 3rd June 1947, the new and the final Viceroy, Lord Louis Mountbatten, announced that the government's plan for the handover to two separate states, India and Pakistan, and the interim constitution of both states was the 1935 constitution. Each state was to have dominion status and have an executive responsible to a constituent assembly. The Muslim majority provinces would vote either to stay in India or join Pakistan. But the plan also said that nothing can stop the two communities negotiating for a united India. Congress believed that partition would not last long. The Muslim League accepted the plan and Pakistan was now about to be a reality. The Independence Act. On 15 July 1947, the Indian Independence Act was passed. The act stated that from 15th August, British India would be partitioned into two dominion states, India and Pakistan. Each state would have complete freedom to pass any law it wished. The Government of India Act would be the provisional constitution until the states devised their own. On 14th of August, a new country came into being, Pakistan. On 15th of August, India declared its independence. I hope that my today's lecture is clear to you all. Allah Hafiz.